Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, you guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about the stages of actually buying a home. And I also want to talk to you guys about what you guys need to do to even prepare to buy a home. So a lot of people think that it's hard to buy a home, and it's really not that hard to buy a home. The only thing that you guys need to do is just make sure that you have your credit together. So when I say have your credit together, make sure that you guys lower your bills in terms of make sure that you pay off most of your debts in your credit card so that you won't have a bad debt to income ratio. So make sure that you guys pay down your bills. So if you guys have high credit card bills, make sure you guys pay those down, and make sure you guys have a credit score, I'll say about like a 620, 640. Now if you're looking on Credit Karma, that credit score is going to be really low. So don't just look on Credit Karma. If you're just looking on Credit Karma, make sure that your credit score is over 700, because when they pull your credit, they may say you're at a 620, 640, because Credit Karma is really, that credit score is really high compared to what your credit score really is. So just make sure you pay down your debt. Make sure your credit score is about a 700 if you're looking on Credit Karma. And then you have to make sure that you don't have more than $2,000 in collections. Some companies say $1,000, but just make sure you guys don't have more than $2,000 in collections, so that when you go get the loan, they don't ask you to pay off some of those collections. So when I say make sure you don't have more than 2,000, when you guys have collections in your credit reports, if you get them removed from your credit reports, then don't even count those. When I say collections, I mean accounts that's on your credit report. So if it's not on your credit reports, don't count it at all. If you have charge-offs on your credit reports, try to remove the charge-offs from your credit reports. But for some reason, the charge-off won't get removed, or maybe you get it removed from 2 credit bureaus, it's still stuck on 1, or whatever the case may be, you can still get you a house even though that account is on your credit report. Those charge-offs are still on your credit reports. The only thing that you guys have to make sure that you do, or you understand, is that they're going to include those charge-offs. If there's a balance, if it's charge-off completeness, there's a zero balance, don't worry about them at all, right? They can be on there, that's fine. But if there's a balance on there, just understand that they're going to use that in your debt-to-income ratio. So they're going to add that debt into your debt-to-income ratio. So you guys make sure that your debt-to-income ratio, that you guys have that low. So when I say your debt-to-income ratio, they're going to add up all of your debts. They're going to add up all the debts. So if you guys have a card payment, they're going to add that. If you guys have credit card payments, so the monthly payment on your accounts to your car, so whatever your monthly payment is for your car, whatever your monthly payment is for your student loans, whatever your monthly payment is for your credit cards, they're going to add all of that up, and they're going to compare that to how much you actually bringing in, and that's how they're going to determine how much of a home you can get. But if you have a lot of credit card bills out there that you still have to pay on, if you have a high car right now, maybe you want to think about refinancing that before you go and get your mortgage. If you guys have high student loans, then you want to understand that they're going to tell you you're going to be able to afford less of a home. So make sure all of the bills that you have, you try to get those low. So in my credit cards right now, you guys, I only have a 1% utilization. Some of my credit cards I'm not even using at all, so they won't even include those credit cards into my debt to income ratio. They will only include the monthly payment on the credit cards I actually have a balance. So make sure, if you can, pay down some of those credit cards. And if you're unsure on which credit card you need to pay down, make sure you guys just join my exclusive membership, because I'm going to talk about the full home buying process, and I'm even going to have a guide, a step-by-step guide that you guys can use that will tell you exactly what you need to do to buy a home. But just make sure your debts are in order. Make sure you pay down as many credit cards as you can, so that your balance can be low on some of those credit cards. Pay off some if you can, instead of just paying them all down. Try to pay some off so that they won't even include those at all. And when it comes down to your student loans, make sure you have some type of payment, because if you don't have a payment on your student loans, they're going to figure 1% of the balance is what your monthly payment would be. So right now, if it's deferred, they're going to figure like 1% of that balance. They're going to figure that is going to be your payment. So make sure you call a student loan company and you ask them to give you some type of payment, even if it's $10, $5, something, so that they don't take 1% of your student loans. Like right now, my student loans, I think I have like 50,000 in student loans. So yeah, I would rather get a payment because right now they're deferred too because what we have going on right now with the COVID. But I would want to get a payment so that they won't figure, okay, you have 50,000. That means your monthly payment be $500. That means they're going to consider that, hey, Rickita, you have $500 that you have to pay technically in your student loans whenever it start back up, and that would make it so that I can't actually afford as much of a home that I really want to get. So I always tell people, try to get like some type of payment, and if you guys get some type of payment, it's going to really help make sure that you guys get approved, that you can get the home that you want. They're not telling you, hey, I know you want a $250,000 house, but we're going to give you a $200,000 house because of all of the debt that you have. So make sure you guys get those bills handled, and after you make sure that you have less than $2,000 in collections, you don't have any charge-offs on your credit reports, or there is zero balance, or you understand that you may have that one charge-off and they're going to include that in your debt, but you're okay with that. And after you make sure that your student loans have some type of payment, even if it's a really, really low payment, after you guys do that and you make sure that your credit score on Credit Karma at least is 700, I always tell people this: you want to make sure that you're buying your house correctly. So when I say correctly, right now the market is high in a lot of areas. When I say high, the same house that you may get right now may be $50,000 more than what it would have been a few months ago or even last year before COVID started. Since they lowered their interest rates and made it so easy for everybody to get a home, now people just going ahead and they're getting a loan. People just going ahead and getting them a house right now, and they're not caring that they're overpaying for the house because they figure, hey, in 30 years I'm going to end up, it's going to be worth way more than what it's worth right now. So people just getting a mortgage right now, and they getting the extremely low rates. Rates are actually going back up right now, but a lot of people got the low rates and it just shot the price of the house up. So you want to make sure that the house that you're getting, you're not overpaying for. So you want to make sure that you're getting a good rate on it, and on top of that, the house that you're getting is not overpriced. So if the market was to drop some, which I know the market is going to drop, if the market was to drop, you're not upside down on your payment. You have some type of equity in your house if you can right now. That's if you can have some type of equity on your house. And some people that's married, for the people that's married out there, make sure you guys understand that if you have good credit and your spouse have bad credit, then you have different options. Like, you can do a conventional loan instead of doing like a FHA loan. And an FHA loan, usually you'll put like 3.5% down on a home. So if you get $100,000 house, think about like $3,500 that you're going to put down. If you're going to get a $200,000 house, about $7,000 that you're going to put down. But if you're married and you don't want to put your spouse on a loan, you have to do a conventional loan. And usually with conventional loans, you have to put about 5% down. So a $100,000 house, you're looking at putting $5,000 down. On a $200,000 house, you're looking at putting $10,000 down. So $5,000 for every $100,000. But remember, you can always find out the exact amount that you may have to put down when you think about how much you plan on purchasing your home for. So whatever you plan on putting on your offer. So if it's a $250,000 house, put $250,000 in the calculator and then multiply that by 0.05. And when you multiply that by 0.05, then you'll get that number that you'll have to possibly put down on your house. So understand too that you have options, because I've seen that a lot. I've even been through that too before. Now, if you guys are like, okay, I wanted to do like a no money down home, I wanted to get like a USDA loan, you guys have that option to do like a no money down loan. You guys can do the USDA loan, but just when you talk to a mortgage company, I always tell people, talk to a mortgage broker. And if you guys need help with that, call or text me 833 Rickita. I can definitely help you guys find a mortgage company out there that can help you get pre-approved. But call or text me 833 Rickita for sure, and I can help you with that. But you want to ask them, hey, what type of loans you guys have out there? I want to put no money down. And usually no money down, you can't be like in the inner city. You have to be like in the rural areas. So that's usually what you guys will have to do for the USDA. But if you guys are a vet, if you guys are a veteran, you guys can actually do no money down with the VA loan too. And you guys actually only have to have a 580 credit score to do a VA loan. So there's different loans out there you guys can do, but understand the different loan packages out there. Now, I'm going to go into, I know this was kind of like just me talking, going on and on and on, but I'm going to, inside of my exclusive membership, right now I teach people how to build their credit, how to get items removed from their credit reports, how to get a higher credit score so that they can purchase a home, I teach everybody that inside of my exclusive membership. And say if they have negative items on their credit reports, I actually give them all the letters that I use to get items removed from like my clients' credit reports. And on top of me giving them the letters, if they don't want to use the letters at all, then I offer them free credit repair where we actually go in and help them remove items from their credit reports. I'm going to have a home buying section on there where I'm going to teach people how to buy homes. So if you want to buy a home, I'm going to have step-by-step guide on how to buy a home. I'm going to have a checklist on there where you guys can follow the checklist and you can see what you guys have to do to buy a home. So think about joining my exclusive membership if you need to fix your credit and actually raise your credit score so that you can buy a home. And I figure by the end of this month, it's March right now, I'm also going to have my new construction. If you guys want to buy a new construction, you guys want to get your house built, you want to buy land, I'm going to have a step-by-step process, you guys, on how to buy a new construction home or how to get your home built. So definitely think about joining my exclusive membership. I have so many things in there right now. I have a list of over 100 credit cards. You guys will have access to that inside of my exclusive membership. Remember, you got all of my letters in terms of getting items removed from your credit reports. I have the home buying coming later on this money. I mean, not this month, this money, but this month. I have the home buying coming. I also have a new construction coming, you guys. So think about joining my exclusive membership and make sure you guys use credit 101, like credit CREDIT 101. Go ahead and put that in so that when you guys look down below and click that link, put that in and you guys will get $30 off when you actually go ahead and join. But I'll have more videos on home buying, you guys. So if you want more information on this, I have more information inside my exclusive membership, but I'm going to start putting those videos up. If you guys want to start fixing your credit, definitely join the exclusive membership and join me live if you have any questions, because I can help you guys with that. And if you need help finding a realtor, maybe you're ready to buy right now, you just don't know where to go, call or text me 833 Rickita and I can definitely help you with that. But make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.